Beautiful. Good evening, Thrillhouse. We are live from Autopolis for Super 3 this evening. Warming us up for the Super 2B guys that are going to be going around Brands Hatch in the 60-60 Super Sprint. Some big news in that race tonight, but we'll get to that when we get to the track. From the Super 3 at the moment, we've got Mez leading the way, which is great to see Mez back in the VIP BMW. Actually going to take it to fine moves tonight, let's hope. Who's been the standout leader for Super 3 for the entire season so far. He's just absolutely braining these guys so far. Speedy Tyres, it looks like he's having a good run tonight so far, up to position number 3 in the I've Got No Sponsors Sega Saturn BMW. And we got Scooter 82 there in the stunning WPS Mustang there. Great to see that car back on the track. It's one of my all-time favourite liveries. The X-V8 car from Season 2. Oh, he has a bit of a touch-up there with Shady. Drifter's in tonight, out of his comfort zone. First time out of the BMW. Running this Stratco here. No, very late entry tonight, just making up some numbers for us. Great to see him jumping on board. And really broadened his horizons a bit tonight, so hopefully you can get up and about it. But I know that it's a bit of a difficult one to be comfortable in a particular car and then find your way into something new. So we'll keep an eye on him. Stone Mason 42, woohoo, first. Thanks for joining us, mate. Good to see ya. What else we got going on here? So G-Man's back in the Vortex BMW, who's pretty much made that car his own this season. Good to see these guys. Oh, bit of a touch up there with Drifter. Good to see these guys really sort of getting behind a particular vehicle, particular livery. They're really sort of stamped their name on it now. Bit of sideways movement there from G-Man. Hold on to it, son. Squidgy. Squiddy. We'll go with Squiddy. Cool Drive, Aston Martin. Another one of the fan favourites from Season 2. I do believe this was the captain's car, maybe, from way back in the day. Good to see it's doing laps. Not sure what Autopolis is like for an Aston Martin. I don't like the look of it myself. I'm sure he'll be up and about it shortly. And his Dills are back. Flying those rear tyres there, Dills. Hold on to it. Oh, not quite. In the Pepsi split backs livery. Fire and ice. One of Mikey's stunning liveries that he's got going on there. Look at that. Oh, there's the other one. Opposite for this one. Orange is on the other side. These are famous FPR liveries from the first year of the Pepsi Max sponsorship on the Falcon FG. I believe they actually got rid of them in the end because they tried to get fixing them when they got damaged, so they went with the full black livery instead. Made it a bit easier for them to replace the stickers. New guy, Nathan Cullen. Well, he's new for me. I've never seen him before, guys. So if he isn't a new driver, I do apologise. But good to see him up and about there in the Mitre 10 Mustang, one of Alien Express's beautiful liveries. Love that car. It's a very, very nice car. It suits the Mustang shape very nicely as well, which is great to see. He copped a really, really big hit in early practice. Somebody missed the braking marker and sent him all the way into the fence in turn 1. It was a big hit. So anyway, we're actually underway for qualifying at the moment, and fine moves as I speak, just taking back to pole position, which I was expecting to see anyway, with a 105.502. That's a great lap. But he's been trading times with Scooter 82 and Mez the whole time throughout early practice. And Speedy Tyres is getting up and amongst it tonight too in the Sega BMW. He does just take Mez, knocks Mez back off the podium again to take third position overall. And look at the gaps for the lead. 0.053, 0.010, 0.041, and then 0.6 back to 5th, which is Drifter. So who we got in the chat tonight? Atlas is in. Jay, how are you, mate? Good to see you back. You would fancy the Aston Autopass as a large horse of drag is just the front straight. Then you got to stop for turn 1. That's the biggest problem with an Aston Martin. Popsy God, how are you? Evening hijacker. And NASCAR's in the room as well. G'day, NASCAR. You boys all ready for some Super 3, Super 2B doubleheader action tonight? 3 races for your entertainment. And the OG man himself will be joining me in the box for Super 2B. So we'll be able to hear the lovely sounds of Mr. Mikey. What are your thoughts tonight, guys, for the Super 2? Do you think Ghost is going to run away with it? Or has someone got enough to come up after him there? We know he's pretty quick round Brands Hatch. This guy just says Ghost. Just Ghost, one word. He's probably the unbackable favourite, unfortunately. But it is good to see him back behind the wheel. And it's good points for Revolution as well, who are in the Teams Championship fight with Vortec. And also a couple of the CP boys are up there as well, so it's good to see them still being able to get points. Oh, yeah, let's be real, Ghost. Yeah. I'm trying to build up a bit of energy, guys. Come on, let's go. Oh, maybe he won't win it. You never know. He might run out of fuel in the last lap. Who knows? So at the moment, 5 Moves is still leading the way with Scooter 82 right behind him. Speedy Tyres is locking down the 3rd position so far. We've met in the pits, getting some fresh boots. And we've got Drifter still in 5th position there. This is Drifter's first night in a Hyundai. Normally a BMW campaigner, so great to see him mixed it up a bit. That's what Super 3 is all about. Get your head around the cars. So I expect that Hyundai not to have a very good tune on it. Season campaigner G-Man is his position again. And Squiddy there in the Aston, currently P7. We've got Dilza and Shady. And then Nathan Cullen in the Minor 10 car. Dan tonight, so he's our race director, safety car driver. Done a good job so far from what I've seen. Has these guys right on the ball. Oh, Stonemason. Oh, that's terrible. Bachelor in Paradise. That's not what we want to be watching. Isn't that what everybody's just started watching after watching that wedding show, whatever it was called? I don't know. I don't watch much TV, so I'm not 100% up to speed with what they're all called, but I know one was very popular for a while then. Here he is. Fella. 7:39. Oh boy. Side by side. I'm having a bit of a laugh. Righto. Righto. Alright, so while that was going on, Mez has got back up to P2 now, so that's a full BMW front row so far. 5 moves. With Mez beside him, Scooter's got the Mustang into row 2. Speedy Dies beside him in the Sega BMW. So BMWs are still quick. It's not very big gaps there over the top 4 though. Look, it's 0.3 of a second back to 4th position. That's pretty close. Good evening, Hank Brody. How are you, mate? What we got now? We've got a few of these are all starting to tune in nice now. It's great to see you guys jumping on board for the Super 3, guys. I know these guys get a real kick out of watching themselves back on the stream, so I'm liking the fact that you guys are getting amongst it as well and we're having a bit of a chit chat. So we like to encourage these guys, these public members that like to jump on board, get the full Thrillhouse experience, and hopefully that means that they'll be keen enough to have a drive if one becomes available. And as some have done, we've seen quite a few of the Super 3 guys now move up into full-time supercars positions. Stonemason, these cars here are running minimum weight, maximum power, fully upgraded, whatever level they go to now, and open tuning. So these are about as fast as a Group 4 car can get. Pretty knife edge stuff. These cars are, if you abuse them, they will slide quite a lot. We run them at 4x fuel wear, 4x tyre wear as well. So these guys, this is the full beans now. These guys run exactly what the guys do in the main championship. This is the point of Super 3 now, to get these guys on board with what we're running in the main cars. Yeah, and there's only 4 cars that we use. So we use the BMW, the Ford Mustang, which you can't see because it's in the pits. Where else we got? Ford Mustang. Where's the other ones? Aston Martin there, and the Hyundai, which were tested pre-season, or actually pre-season 2, and these 4 cars were deemed to be the closest 4 that we could get in this particular sort of body style, more of a touring car style. And as far as when they're tuned and that, they're pretty close together lap times. BMW still has a very slight edge, but it's nowhere near as pronounced as it used to be. Screen there because everything popped back up. Yeah, that's exactly right there, Jay. Thanks for that, mate. So yeah, the power for the cars is pretty even. The weight's pretty even. They've all got a very similar power. Well, not power delivery, but they've got very similar driving styles. There are slight differences between the cars. We know that the Aston Martin and the BMW are very quick in a straight line, but the Aston can't stop. The Hyundai isn't the most powerful car in the group, but it's very, very fast at changing direction. It's very good in the little tight stuff, and it's a demon under brakes. And the Mustang's probably the most balanced car out of the group. It's not amazing at anything, but it's not bad at everything either, so it's pretty well balanced. But these guys here, a lot of these guys have been driving these cars now for a couple of seasons, so they've pretty much squeezed what they can squeeze out of them, as you can see from the Supercars A guys. Those guys are pretty quick at these cars now. And look at these liveries too. These ones here, Super 3 liveries, are previous generation liveries, so what we ran in seasons 2 and 3 for some of them. And these are the ones that are no longer needed in the main championship, but the amount of work that was put into them, we've popped them back down here, popped some new numbers on the sides, and read them for the community to use. So you guys are able to use these whenever you enter a race. You enter a race and then you give an option of what you want to drive, and then whatever liveries are available at the time you can choose from. And these guys here have all got their favourites. You know, Fine Moves is back in Preston Hire again. Scooter seems to be pretty happy with WPS. Speedy Tyres is in the Sega car tonight, which is a bit of a running joke for us guys for Super 3 because it's a pretty boring looking livery. There we go, Drifter there in the Stratco car. That's a relatively new livery there. Mikey knocked that one up before the start of Super 3, so relatively new one. That's an ex-season 2 livery there for the Cool Drive. That was, I can't remember what the team was called now, sorry, but that was the captain's ride a couple of years ago. Vortex never really got a run in the main championship. It's good to see that and about now because that car there is just stunning to look at. And there's the Fire and Ice cars again. They're another ones that are done by Mikey late in the year. These ones are done fresh for this championship for these boys here, because these two guys here are Devil Motorsport with the step down from the main series to sort of run their way through here for us. And they got those liveries as a bit of a present for doing the right thing, really helping these Super 3 guys get on board. So anyway, we're under virtual safety car now, so it looks like Fine Moves will start from pole position with Mazin right beside him. Scooter 82 and Speedy Tyres off row 2. thought you might love that WS Mustang there, V8. Is that your old ride? Were you number 10? I can't remember exactly. We did go there earlier in the stream. Whoever claimed a 103 was talking at his, you know what. What did they get? A 105.2. Well, I don't know. It's hard to say because Supercars A guys are a different breed. We all know that. The times those guys can put down in these cars is just bordering on absolutely ridiculous. Alright, give me 2 secs, guys. Wait me a sec. A Thrillhouse stream without somebody's kids getting in the way of everything happening correctly. And I'm back. Fire moves is easily super A material. I agree there, Hijack. He absolutely is. He's had about a couple of issues that prevented him joining us full time, schedule wise. So we're actually really keen for him to join the grid when he can. So hopefully we're looking at that. We're looking at it multiple times, so making sure that we can get him in there at some point. But he's definitely earned his way in anyway. Here we have. It's the blue safety car. I'm not very familiar with watching the blue. I haven't watched the blue safety car before, guys. It's a big moment for me. I'm normally a bit of a viewer of the purple and the yellow, so good to see the blue one out and about. Ready for Super 3 here, driven by Dan, who's amongst the fight for the second or third best safety car driver I think we're looking at now. I quite happily take the mantle as the best safety car driver. After 3 seasons of practice, I think I should be okay at it by now. Hopefully he keeps it on the straight and narrow. Put the pressure on Mikey to keep his straight too, after Brent binned his last week. He's got them all banked up nicely. So even the Super 3 guys have got this pre-race procedure down perfect now. Look at that, they're warming the tyres up, they're nice and tucked in. Keeping it clean and tidy. No bashing, no... Oh, in the background there, just to prove me wrong, there's a Mustang out and about. Let's see if we get creative here. That one. And that one. There we go, look at that. I'm a pro like Sean. He moves out of the way, and they've all bottled up. They weren't ready for that. Alright, round they go. We've got one eager one already on the grid. Well, it started out pretty well and it got a little bit a little bit messy towards the end there, but they got there in the end, guys. The GDR safety car was retired at the end of the season last year, and the Mercedes came in its place. Bit of a change up because the GDR done a few seasons already. And with the sponsor change now, we've got the Mercedes on board this year. Alright guys, let's go racing. Fine moves and Mez off the front row. Scooter and Speedy right behind them. The green light's out, they're going. They're racing. And it was pretty straightforward for the first couple of rows. It looks like Drifter got a great start out of row 3 though. He's going to come down the inside. He's there, he's going to tuck in nicely. Oh, one of them got the backs in the back end there. Someone outbraked themselves into turn 1. And looks like Scooter's copped it big time there. He's off in the sand. Mez down the inside into turn 2. Nice move. Just gives Fire Move a little touch up on the way through there, just to make sure he knows he's playing for keeps there. In the business end of it. Let's see if Speedy Tyres get up on the back of these guys here. Fire Moves has another look there. Just tucks it in nicely. These guys are really having a crack at it early. There we go, the VIP BMW there leading the way through the back of the circuit here. Fire Moves tucked in nicely. Speedy Tyres in third. So down the straight for the first lap. Mez is leading the way. Farmer's in second position there. Speedy Tyres in third. With Drifter in fourth. G-Man in 5th position there. They've managed to break away from the main pack there. Top 5 there's quite comfortable up the front there. Mez in fine moves. Sort of a bit of a carbon copy of what happened last week. These guys here are going to have another go at it. 5 moves was a really, really late move there. I think it was more just to chuck the headlight in the mirror there. Look at Drifter on the back of Speedy Tyres here. He's keen to get up and amongst this battle for the lead. Doesn't want to let these two guys get away very quickly. Hey, Cleany, go. G-Man there, holding out 5th position nicely. Dills is up to 6th, guys. Look who's right on his back bumper now. Scooter's already caught up to Dilser. So can we see something special out of Speedy here? Go back towards the front. So Mez is 0.2 of a second in front of 5 moves. So looking to turn 1. 5 moves has a bit of a look. Doesn't quite pull it off though. Sort of telegraphed that one a bit too much, I think. He sort of moved over and then moved over again. Evening D, evening Dadson. These guys went at it for the entire race last week too though, so they're going to be having another bit of a brawler here too. Just playing on their fuel numbers, you know, checking the tyres and keeping looking after the car a bit. Interesting little track this one. It's really chucked a lot of guys through a bit of a curveball here because it's completely new. No one's really done a lot of work on it. I haven't even done a lap at all yet. Except for maybe 5 moves. He's done quite a few laps here I think so far. There we go again. So that's lap 3 over into 4. Speedy Tyres just takes a fast lap with 105.951 there out of 3rd position. He goes into turn 1 because 5 moves has looked down the inside of Mez. Mez gives him plenty of space. Nice move there from 5 moves. Suppose here the gap's just starting out gently a bit, 0.4 of a second. I know Mez will be having something in reserve. They'll be looking after that car. Speedy Tyres still in 3rd position there. Drifter behind him. So the gaps are just starting to fan out a little bit now. Whoa, Mez goes a little wide there. Speedy goes with him. Got G-Man there in 5th. Scooter 82. He's got up to 6th already and he's going to chase these guys now. 6.4 seconds off the back of G-Man. Can he chase him down? It's a big ask. We'll be using a lot of the car to try and chase these guys down. But you want to be close enough in case there's an issue with the leaders. Dills is in 7th. Shady's in 8th. They're right 1-2 again. Line of stern for the big Pepsi cars. Scooty's in 9th. Looks like he's got some damage on the back. He might have been in amongst that first lap carnage. And Nathan Cullen in 10th position so far. It's back to the front. 5 moves. 1.2 seconds clear and is in. What do you reckon, Chad? Who we got going on at the moment? D, Dadson. Glad it's Friday tomorrow. It is too. Look at that. So Mason bringing in the footy scores. Look out. You can stay. Sydney Swans 34, Melbourne Demons 20, first quarter. Gee, that's a game no one cares about. Bit of chatter there from 5 moves of tyres on the run through the final corner there. It's a bit of a weird corner that one there, a bit of a bobblehead sort of deal going on. Look at this though. Speedy's managed to drop off the back of drop Drifter off the back now. He's going to start to really mess a bit here. Can he go after Mez? At the moment we've got BMW, front 3 positions. And Drifter still hanging on there in the Hyundai. Such a cool looking car, that track car here. I know, I really, really like that livery. Very simple, but it works nicely. Oh yeah, I can see it. I can imagine. Yeah, it's getting pretty quiet so far. They've fanned out a bit. They're just on the lap to back marker at the moment. So Farmers has got through. He's 2 seconds clear. You've got Meza in second. It's getting caught up behind the back marker. He's trying to get out of the way. But that's really opened the door for Speedy now. He's got right in the back bumper of Mez. That's exactly what he needed to happen. No one Mez T would not have been pleased with that at all. Oh, and I can see Drifter's got caught up behind him as well. Drifter just gives him a little nudge. Get out of the way. Thanks very much. Fuel and tyre uptake. Come on, Clinty. Alright, so fine moves there with 2/3 of the tank and his tyres are fine. Measures again, same thing again. Tyres a little bit worse off. Wow, Speedy's used that fuel. So Speedy's really been using the car. He's down to half a tank of fuel to catch up to the back bumper of Mez. That's going to be different through the pit stop. Just looking into one, not quite. Drifter, he's used the car a bit too, to be honest. Just over half a tank of fuel. Tyres aren't too bad. Wow, Scooter's doing a great job though. He's actually lost ground to Drifter, but he's really looked after the car. We've got G-Man already, go figure. So Scooter's in 5th position there now, just over half a tank of fuel in the Mustang. G-Man there, under half a tank. ABS light is orange. Does that mean he's not running ABS? Someone help me out with that. Shady's on just under half a tank. Squidgy's over half. Dills is just over half. And Nathan Khan's got all the fuel in the oil. Go back to that. There we go. So fire moves now is up to 3.6 seconds and pulling away from the field. Speedy Tyres has managed to get to second there. Drifter's in third. I think Mez might have pitted, guys, while we were going through tyre updates. I'm just going to double check. He's going to bring all that stuff back up. He hasn't, so Mez had an issue. Oh dear. Wonder if there was a coming together there between him and Speedy. So he goes into the pits now anyway, so he's going to try and cover this up. A little bit of change. Put the car back out. So fresh tyre. Don't think you put any fuel in it. He's going to come out in 8th position, right behind Shady and that as well. Oh, Dills gets too deep into turn 1. Back to the front. Let's see if Fire Moves responds to the pit stop here. He's actually in the last corner now. Car looked a little bit tailored on entry there too, so he's definitely got a bit of a wiggle going on. Does he go in? No, he doesn't. Speedy Tyres. Does he go in? No, he doesn't. Drifter goes around again. And look who's hunting. Here he comes. Scooter's on the move. He's pulled another second in over those last couple of laps. And in the background I saw G-Man going to the pits as well. So Mez now currently position 7. Just going to get under Squidgy in the last corner here. Gets it. Oh, just gets it done. Close the door a little bit. On the straight now. Can G-Man get out in front? No, he can't. G-Man stationary for a long time in the pits there. He lost a lot of time. Fire Moves. Is he going to go? He comes now. Fire Moves is in. Whoa, that pit entry though. Oh, he just got away with that. Speedy goes round again. Drifter is going to go in. What's Scooter going to do? In he comes as well. So here comes Mez. On the back end of the circuit still. He's going to look. Oh, he's got caught behind that same lap car again. Sorry, excuse me, sir. He's lost a lot of time there. So Speedy Tires is already back out of the pits. Hasn't pitted yet, sorry. Fire Moves is back out of the pits. And going through turn 1. Drifter's out as well. Scooter's out too. So Scooter's going to clear Mez as well. So whatever happened to Mez was a big lose. What Speedy Tyre's going to do now? He's 13 seconds clear of the field. Expecting him to pit. Have to pit this lap surely. He's going to run out of car otherwise. Up, goes around again. Interesting. Fire Moves now is 8 seconds clear of Drifter. So he's in cruise and collect mode now, enjoying his Thursday night road trip. Drifter there's managed to get 8 seconds on Scooter there as well. So these guys have fanned out a little bit now. Mez is only 2 seconds behind Scooter though. Can Mez chase down the Mustang and manage to hold on to, or could even be third position. These guys are technically racing for third, but Speedy Tires cleanses, ends up behind him again. This might be a bit of a battle here in the end, guys, because the gap's starting to close up. Can Mez pull a podium out tonight? Okay, in goes Speedy Tires, he's in. Oh, into the pit wall too, crunch. That one hurt. So Fire Moves will assume the lead. He's about to come flying past. Here comes Drifter. So Speedy's going to sit for a long time getting fuel too, so where's Scooter? Here he comes now. This is going to be the big one. Can he get out in front of these guys? He's Robo, he's moving down the pit lane. He's going to not be at speed though. Yeah, he's really turn 1 already, so he's got away with that a little bit. But that's elevated Drifter to P2, so he did lose a position there in the end. But now he's got a much fresher car under him as well than the rest of the guys around him. So this will be the battle now, I think. Drifter versus Speedy. 7 laps to go. Whoa, big sideways action there from the Sega BMW. So Speedy going to put the BMW to work. He's definitely having a crack. There's a bit of attitude in that car there as he exits the final corner. Sideways again. Not quite close enough for the slipstream though. 1.5 seconds. 14. Wait till lap 16, you can probably start qualifying, I reckon. They do that. So, battle resumes. 1.4, 1.3 seconds. It's sideways again though in the Sega BMW. What have we got going back here? Yep, another lap car there, so Scooter gets round, might have been Shady there, I think. Where's Mez? He's not quite bringing that gap back. But he's on the oldest tyres out of everybody here now as well, so... Where are these two? How are they going? Drifter's already onto it. He knows that the gap's getting shorter, so he's moving across now trying to break the slipstream. To lap 15. Turn 1, nice line from Drifter there, just gets it under control. Little wiggly at exit there again though. time he's back on the TV, but I really don't want to either because he's just doing it by himself at the moment. Mopping up a couple of lap cars there. Not even breaking a sweat, look. Alright, this is one of the battles here. So Drifter, 1.4 seconds ahead of Speedy Tyres at the moment. Gap's closed up a little bit, then it sort of opened out, and then closes up, then opens out. What's Speedy got left in the pit bag here? Can you get after him? Drifter's flashing the lights here, going. Look out, mate, I'm in a bit of a race here. I need you to jump out of the way for me. Flash, flash, flash. Oops, oops, oops. Scooty's flashing the lights now. Scooty's flashing the lights. Come on, excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Gives him a bit of a bump up the inside. Oh no, he's gonna. Oh no, he's into it again. Whoops. Our new buddy there needs to brush up on his track etiquette, I think. He's gonna upset a few guys shortly. Yeah, there's a bit of gaps in this race tonight, Atlas. Not a lot going on really at the moment. There's can't speed up to park an aircraft carrier at the moment. Look out, look out, look out, another one. Come on. Drifter's like, oh well, if I'm going to get stuck behind him, I'll use the slipstream down the straight while I'm doing it. You have to dive into one. Clears the Pepsi car. This car goes a bit deep, off he goes, looks like Dilza. Ben's back in the pits. Interesting. Well, what's going on there? This has been unscheduled stop for the VIP car. He's got new boots on again, maybe he's going to go after lap record. I guess he's probably going to try and get that lap record. The only reason why he'd go back in again now, with 4 laps to go. Scooter looks like he's passed solidly holding on a 4th position now. Quite close up to the guys in front. But this battle is starting to hot up again. Look, it's 0.4 of a second between Drifter and Speedy. So it's back on again. Looks like Speedy's starting to get the advantage out of that car with that late stop. Drifter's car starting to get a little bit taily. Yeah, unfortunate side effect of a community event like Super 3J. Some of these guys are they're still learning their way around. We tend to be a bit easier on these guys than we are on the main championship guys. Alright, so this battle is starting to look at the BMW, look at the aggressiveness. That car's got so much more rubber under it. Drifter's going to have to drive outside of his skin to get on this position, I think, because that BMW is hungry for second. And we don't run the blue flag stonemason because it'll ghost the cars out if the blue flags are on, and it's not good look. So we don't run them. We try to just keep it. People need to be aware of what's going on around them. For the most part, it works out just fine. But there are obviously some people that are just learning their way around still. So it is what it is. Alright, the run to 1. Drifter's on the inside there, going to hold. Oh, that's good, it goes to the outside. Oh, big touch there from Speedy. Drifter's going to stay on the inside here. He's going to hold him out wide, not quite. Another look down the inside. Still not quite. That BMW's got so much grip. And that's that, guys. Speedy Tyres will get off into the distance now. That guy in the crowd was pretty happy with that. The woohoo from the crowd. Alright, so fine moves there. Coming down the straights, back to start his last lap, guys. What can we say with this guy here? He's absolutely brained them again. He's dead keen to race. Well, a bit sideways action too. Look at that. At 20 laps, this sort of distance is about all he can handle at the moment, unfortunately. Oh, don't you throw it off. Don't throw it off the track, though. Fine moves. Come on, mate. A bit of celebration there, though. Keep him on the screen here. Gets it outside. Look at that. He's a happy chappy here. Really got his head around the BMW now. Preston High Racing. Just going to zip around the outside there of the Motor 10 car. Nice work. Into the final turn. Does it again. Fine moves. 10 seconds clear of the field. Wins another one. Great job. Second position is going to be Speedy Tyres there after that great little battle with Drifter towards the end of the race. An interesting strategy with a late stop. Gets him over the line there in second position. Drifter in P3. Great job with the first job in the Hyundai. Scooter manages to almost catch him up there for position 4. That's amazingly done. Well done. Mez there's going to finish 5th. Doesn't look like he quite got the lap record. Had an interesting race. A bit of witness mark on the front of the car, so there might have been a bit of an altercation. G-Man there in position number 6. Another clean race for him again. Car looks pretty tight. Oh, one Mustang off the background. He's going to just make it home there in time. Well done, G-Man. Squiddy in there in 7th. He's not going to quite make the line. And we've got Dilzer in 8. Shady in 9. And Nathan Cullen there brings up the back of the field there. There you go, guys. That's Super 3 run and done. Oh, there you go. So Drifter ran out of fuel at the end. He had to run it on fuel trim 6 to get him over the line. Alright then, great job, guys. I'm going to zip out and go to the Super 2 B room. Catch up with Mr. Mikey. How's it going over there, sir? Oh, good work. Give you he's driving a Revolution BMW. What a surprise. Good to see. I'm almost there. Come on, give me a break. We're looking at the lovely Big Bird safety car at the moment. Alright, and I'm in. Just wait for the game to bring all the decals up to spec because all cars are still blank. Oh, not that one. Not that one. That one. There we go. Alright. Hang on. Mine's showing Pruski on pole. That's interesting. Ghost has it. Yeah, well, mine's not quite right. Might need a second for it to catch up. Mine's got Ghost P11. Oh no, Ghost goes back to the top. Okay, so it's resetting now as the field filters across the line. Right. So sort of. We'll figure it out. I just had a slight freak out. Who the hell's Night Rider 03? Oh, that's right. PSN names have changed, haven't they? do some TV time. There you go, Hoff. He's keen for a good race, so I had a chat to him before, right? Oh, so he has. I didn't even notice that. That was nice of him. Give me a sec, because I'm out of sequence with you, I think, still. There we go. There he is. They reckon they can't hear you, mate. You're telling me? Can't hear you at all. Very, very faint in the background, but I'm normal. I'll take that. Thanks, Drifter. He's like, I'll give you $100 to read the Twitch chat. Is that better? 17 bits over 12 months. Oh, Ghost has just smacked out of 121. They can't hear you. They can't hear you at all, they reckon. Super, super faint. I can hear you quite clearly now. Alright, from my screen so far, guys, we've got Ghost Dead leading the way with a 121.3. Shiz is right behind him. 2 seconds behind him, but behind him. We got Peruski there. It's very close for second. Jim Bob, currently 4th. The F14 Tomcat's moved his way up to 5th position. This is all based on what I can see, though. At the end, it does go down to whatever Mikey has on his screen. So we could be up the garden path here. He's not talking at the moment. Mine's all over the show. Oh, Peruski! Bang! Into the fence! That was a big one there at Sheen. There's the Moth with the cleanest car in Thrillhouse. Very bored livery team there at our powerhouse. I don't ever have to do any repairs on the panel work of that car. It always looks like this. Spray a bit of buck off on the front of it, give her a quick wash and she's ready to go again. I tell you what, the guys at Blacklight are staying there with their arms crossed looking at this going, how come his car come back that clean all the time and yours can't? Oh, come on, guys. Let me Can you guys hear Mikey at all? Thanks for the bits there, Drifter. Love your bits. Yeah, I've got him turned right down now, Drifter, because I can hear him very, very clearly now. Oh, Moth! No, don't do it! Don't over the fence! Oh no! Oh, the guys at Paris will be rubbing their hands. We get to do some work! No, they still can't hear you, Mikey. I don't know what it is. Are you shared or anything, or what's the go with that? Check your mic share just in case. Audio settings. Alright, so my timing board's all over the place, guys, so what you see on the screen probably isn't correct. But we'll get a nice surprise when it comes around to qualifying over. As Ghost said, breaks the bend with a 121.149. He's going for that 120 again now, guys. He's been after it all week. I know he's managed to get himself under it. Can he do it here with everyone watching?
Hello, Thrillhouse. I wasn't sharing my...
We can hear him now. They can hear you now. Oh, Josh Lock there jumps into third position on my screen. Let's hope that's real.
We've got Bad Doctor in third still at the moment. No, sorry. The Hoff. Yeah.
Miles all over the place, guys.
Good evening, Thrillhouse. I'm on a different PS4. I'm on my flatmate's PS4 at the moment, and yeah, none of the settings are how I like to have them. So it's never had a microphone connected to it. Good evening.
You called a noob.
Wow, unbelievable, unbelievable. It's my birthday, and you will. Yeah, but you know, fair enough, fair enough. You should see me drive the safety car. I've put it into the fence on almost every corner.
Oh, Night Riders goes to P2 on my screen. Oh, so exciting.
So at the moment we're just hitting up to 15 minutes in qualifying with Ghost laying down a 121.149. He's gone for that 120. Why don't we jump on board with Ghost and we'll go for a lap of the vehicle brand hatch.
As he goes into the pits. Really, Ghost?
And he goes into the pits. Thanks, mate.
Cheers, bye.
I don't pit when you go on board with me.
Who else we got? Who's coming down the straight now? Who's that?
No, we're going to do it with Ghost.
Oh, fine.
We're going to wait.
Ghost.
We'll wait. We'll wait.
Here he comes.
Let's go through.
Oh, front camera? Front camera? There we go. Alright.
Alright, so this is Paddock Hill.
Crap corner.
Take the whole curb. He'll be on his outlet now, so he'll just be warming up the tyres as he goes through Druids. Got to hug that tight. Second gear, third gear if you're trying to fuel save. Short shoot down now. This is 30s.
Nothing
tight. Just enough. Just a bit. Don't worry about it. Sorry, that was Graham Hill. This is 30s.
This is 30s. I love this corner here. Great corner. Tuck it in nice and tight. Oh, who's that in the front? Oh,
big Sinister. Alpha boys will have a bit of work here as they go down Pilgrim's Drop. Flat out down
corner.
here. As wide as you can. Brake as late as you can. How tight do you go? He's not really on the ball here because we are doing an outlap. So that's okay. It's still pretty quick. That was Hawthorne's.
The Westfields. This is Sean's favourite corner. This is Shane. A little bit of a cut there on the inside. Gets it out nice and tucks it in.
Get when he talks about it.
He loves it.
Sterling's bend.
I love Sterling's.
I love this little... Up through clearways here. I love this little short shoot here. Set it up for the straight. Into Clark. So maybe we'll have a look at him here, see if he's going to be on for a lap. He's gearing up, so he goes tight. So he isn't on for a lap, so we'll keep an eye on him. Let's have a look through the field here. Josh Locke in the P2, 0.064 behind is Shizer. 0.062 behind that is the Hoff. 0.001 behind that is Cool. These times are so close together. It's unbelievable.
Oh, Pruski! Oh, just misses the back of Cool. Pruski comes back on the circuit there.
Second, third, and fourth are separated by 2/100ths of a second.
Wow.
That's incredible.
Guys, don't take much notice of what's on the screen when it comes to the leaderboard because it's not correct. Ours aren't in sync, so it's slightly out from what we can see.
I'm wondering if you want to... We've got 3 minutes left in qualifying. Do you want to jump out and jump back in? See if it does a...
It won't matter. It won't matter.
Won't matter?
Nah.
When the race starts, you'll be alright.
We'll be alright. We'll be able to see what's going on in the race. It's fine. I don't want to risk it in case it locks us out.
Moffat 11th spot here, and he's up. Oh, Biddy. Oh. Poor Moff.
Just caught that. Oh, there goes the dog. Oh, the Hoff's lost it. Whoops. Just tuck the back wheel off the outside there.
The weeds as well. A few of these guys are just really starting to push it now because they know they really need to turn it up to catch Ghost. He's
back in.
1.76.
He went back to the pits.
He's didn't like that lap. Put some fresh boots on. He knows he can get around and get a lap. He's playing it well. He wants that 120.
Tell you what though, I'm pretty excited to see Josh Lock start off the front row. That'll be interesting into turn 1.
Yeah, this is incredible. Good turn up for the Hyundais again. Second and third at the moment on track. We've got an Aston in 4th, Mustang in 5th. Priest getting the BMW 6th spot. Bad Doctor holding down the James position in 7th.
Yeah, here it is. Oh, well, some of these are starting to
who goes up? Jim Bob goes up. Jim Bob goes up the 6th spot. Fantastic. Another Aston up there. So off the back at the moment, we've got Sinister. He's having a bit of trouble getting his head around this Hyundai, getting his head around brands. It's a difficult track. Don't mind me, I'm just going to take a sip of port. You missed out on all the good stuff before Twitch. That was hilarious. I was going off. You couldn't hear me. It's alright. Next time.
So there'll be these nice big long blank spots in the stream where I'm not talking, but I'm just going,
You're just like, like those bits, the bits in Super 3 where I came in and said some random stuff and you were just cracking up laughing.
Whoops. Bad Doctor just said, oh, bit of a wiggle there. Keep that Aston clean.
Alright, so we are into the last minute here, so we'll just let them know.
There's just a Bad Doctor there driving to Nice. Can we go up? Not quite.
So I think we'll stop it once Mr. Locke crosses the line. He's 0.2 up on his best time. Oh, he's got some real speed. That was a purple sector, actually.
Oh, hello. Well, we've got camera on him now, so no pressure there. Just still up.
There he is. He's still up.
Into Hawthorns. Oh, no, he's wide. Hawthorns. Oh. Keep it under control. Oh, that's a big cut there. There's Westfield.
He won't get a pen for that one, but it will unsettle him a little bit.
And that's a turn into Sheen. Oh, late through Sheen.
He's still in it. He's still in it. This is going to be good. Oh, Josh.
Imagine if he knocks Ghost off.
He's going to become a hometown hero if he can pull this off as he takes the final pin. Come on, Josh, put your foot up it.
Can he do it? Can he knock him off? Not quite.
Oh, no, he doesn't. So he lost a lot of time there. Wow. He really has trouble with that last section. Good effort though, and we will call qualifying there.
Almost got it there, Josh. Not quite. Alright, so the guys will go around now into the pits. A couple of them are already starting to go in. So Ghost there. Doesn't quite get back around again. He was just coming around the last corner when the qualifying ended. So he's just in the pits there. Takes the pole position there quite comfortably, as we'd expect. This is his favourite track. And he's in the fast package there with the Revolution BMW. But great to see him back on track. And interesting to see if these guys can have a bit of a crack at him tonight. There's Josh Lock there. Almost got there. He was only 1.6 behind there. Thanks Jay. But that's according to my screen though. Mine might be wrong though, guys. Remember, so we could be getting lit up.
He was 1.633 behind. So wow. Ghost has absolutely brained them. Absolutely brained them. Welcome back, Ghost. Welcome back to driving in supercars.
Oh, I just got a
Been a
picture
long
from
time between
Ghost.
drinks.
I just got a picture from Ghost. As qualified end, he was 3/10 up on his fastest lap. That would have been it. That would have been his 20. Left it a bit late there, sir. That's the problem with that. Qualifying waits for nobody. Alright guys, you know the drill, so we need top 3 podium please, and your surprise driver of the race tonight please, that'll be fantastic. And for something a bit different, who's going to be the first one to put in the fence?
Oh.
This is a very unforgiving track.
That's a bit harsh on Super 2B.
It's a very unforgiving track, this one.
It's very unforgiving.
Who's one's going to give it a bit of a scratch tonight?
Hey, let's put it out there. Ghost turn 2 fence.
Ooh, that's a big one.
I tell you what, just for the sake of the stream and a good battle,
I'd
love to see him fight through the field and take the win. I'd love to see him do it. I don't want to see him go into the wall. I'd just love to see his strategy from the back. I would.
I think Ghost, we know Ghost, like Ghost strategy from the back, we just drive through everybody. He just punches his way back through the field pretty quick.
Oh yeah, that's...
Here we go. Hijacker says 10,000 bits for me if he does. Hold you that, Hijacker.
Here we go.
Oh wow, D with the solid burn. Reckons the first car to put a scratch on.
Mate, Mikey needs to eat this week, so...
So the first car to get a scratch will be the safety car according to D. Shots fired.
Unbelievable, D. It's my birthday. I can't believe you'd say such... Like, you were nice to me in chat just a second ago. What changed? Oh, good on you, Mikey. Took a photo of the bloody times, and I cut off the hundredths of a second. I don't know who bloody did it.
Okay, so Shies are there in the Jack Daniels Hyundai there. I believe that is Frontier Motorsport. Yes, it is. And Jim Bob there in the DBR bonded. Beautiful pair of cars, those DBR Aston Martins. She's I like those. They look really good.
They've done such a good job with them. Absolutely incredible.
Beautiful cars. A lot of work went into those two as well. I was actually on point for that, watching they sent me the revisions on them, and did a great job just to keep taking on board and changing this, changing that, giving a slight adjustment. A lot of work went into those. And there's Mr. Whitehips there in the Evergreen Castrol BMW. That car has seen more track time out of anything, I think, so far.
It's got a lot of history. That goes all the way back to Wayne, I believe.
Back to season 1, yeah. Right back to the start.
Wayne season 1. Yep. That was actually one of the first liveries that rolled out on track.
Would have been, yeah.
That one. So it's been around a little bit.
It's done every season except for season 3. So it did seasons 1 and 2. Then was laid off for season 3 when the teams first came back in. And then when we went back out to the expanded teams, Vortec picked it up, the 2 Castrol liveries for their Super 2 team. So it's back again, and yeah, definitely been good so far with the hands of Mr. Brewer. He's loving being back in the BMW. Hijacker, I just realised how much 10,000 bits costs. Rip me if Ghost is listening. There you go, Ghost. You reckon you can race from the back, mate? Maybe you want to throw it off at turn 2. Give 3 hours a bit of a payday. There's the bad doctor there. In the sister car to my personal vehicle, who's been shut up in the transporter again tonight. Lovely, keen to get out for a run around Brands Hatch. You got a love-hate relationship with this track, but he has been spending a lot of time with Ghost, even before Ghost was taken off to Revolution. There's Betty there in the other Jack Daniels sugar-free car. I do like the fact the 2 Jack Daniels cars are slightly different, but they're definitely team cars. I like the fact that they've both got very similar sponsorship, but not quite the same. I actually really like that. I think that's a great touch.
Yeah, he's done a really good job with that. He was very, very keen to make those liveries work, and the time and the review with those, they've come out absolutely amazing.
Absolutely.
Top effort with that.
Great job. And the F14 Tomcat there in the TKR Jandal BMW.
Woo!
Woo, Jandal, yay!
Yay!
That livery now has seen signage on 3 particular makes. So it's been on the Hyundai, and then on the Mustang,
yep,
and now it's on the BMW.
Yeah, Aston next.
Aston next. There you go, guys.
Grade 3.
General going to back. General going to Aston. Just saying. Justin. There we go, guys. Lock it in. You heard it here first. There's the Milwaukee Beater. Look at that pit crew. Look how happy they are. They can put new decals down the left-hand side of that car.
Oh, they love it. They've fired up the Roland printer and cutter. It's heated up. It's got the fans on. It's ready to go. Laminator's all out and ready. Look at me. Sound like a pro already. I've only been working for 2 weeks.
The Sinister there in the Alpha Hyundai there. Just warming himself up to Super 2. Relatively new guy member, so just get up and amongst it.
While I'm setting this grid, can I self-plug?
Of course you can.
I was going to make a dirty joke there, but we'll just carry on.
I left it alone.
Thank you. Let that one go through to the keeper, mate. So guys, most of you know I've just wrangled myself a job in real motorsport, which is I'm actually pretty stoked about, just quietly. So working for Thrillhouse Motorsport in the Australian GT series. Look, on the D-Lo, well, not so much on the D-Lo, we've also purchased the category. So next, what you got? Next round of supercars will be at Phillip Island. Next one after that's in May in Barbagallo Raceway, and the Australian GT Series will be running support for that. That's a night round, so we're going to be running after the supercars. We've got a race at about 9:45 at night. So just seeing all these Lambos and Ferraris, Astons, all under lights with their GT lights in the windows and everything all lit up how they should be. It's going to be a real sight to see. So if you're tuning into the supercars, make sure you check out the AGT, and you might see me lingering around with a white AGT shirt on, and I'll just be in the background helping out with operations there, so helping run the media and helping run timing for our category. Pretty awesome stuff, absolutely over the moon, and I'd be honest and say that it's Thrillhouse got me there. If it wasn't for Thrillhouse, I would not be doing this. If it wasn't for all these guys, I would not be doing this. So massive thanks to everyone who got behind Thrillhouse, supported me, and supported everyone who helps out behind the scenes as well. We made something pretty special here, and one of us went off and did real motorsport, and that's not the end. There's going to be others who do the same from this as well. So keep backing it, keep supporting it. What are they saying? Tell me. Come on.
Excalibur thinks you're too metal for white clothes.
There's nothing more metal than white clothes, especially if you got blood on it. Alright, so I've got a grid.
Coverage should be on Fox Sports, correct, D?
Yeah, it should be.
Should be, there you go. Alright guys, here comes the grid.
Alright, so grid is from pole position. Well, we all guessed it. We've got Ghost, he's back. He's in the BMW. He's with Revolution. He's with the top team, the top car. He's brained them 1.5 seconds on pole. Alongside him, though, great effort, Josh Slott, Genesis Group 4. Yep, really awesome work, mate. Shizer, P3. Well done, son. And alongside him, Kua Pro. Great effort in the Mustang. You've got row 3, we'll have the Hoff Knight Rider 03, brand new PSN ID for him. Alongside him will be Jimbo and the DBR Vantage. Row 4 will be Pruski and Betty. Row 5, the Bad Doctor and Faster Jet. And then the final row will be the Moth and Sinister.
I've just sent them out for the virtual safety car lap for you there, mate. I'll get a bit
Thank
antsy.
you so much. Thank you. Sorry guys, haven't been doing this for a while, so
I got a message from Ghost going, what's the hold up? So calm down, son.
What's the hold up? The hold up is I'm halfway through a bottle of port, my friend.
He's keen to get amongst the Ghost here, look at him.
I'm not as pro as Ghost and the Good Doctor. This is their territory to flex, so I just get to come in here and pal around whenever I have a special day.
Alright guys, so safety car will be on track very shortly. These guys are going to sort themselves out in a particular order. I don't know what it is, because as you know, my screen is way out of whack when it comes to who's on the track where. But hopefully it rectifies itself for the race start. As Ghost assumes the lead of the pack here. Josh Lock's coming down inside the fight. These guys have got this sorting out the pack thing quite down pat now, haven't they? Really, they've organised themselves out nicely on the track. A bit spread out at the moment for my liking, though, I think.
Yeah, they need to bunch that up, but it's alright. We'll sort that out with some super light, slow, super clean safety car action. Brought to you by Complete Angler Bentley. Get all your fishing supplies from Cord. Don't tell them guys sent you. Tell them Mikey sent you. He'll give you a cheaper deal. Trust me.
Alright, guys.
Extra 1%.
We're nearly ready to get this one going. This is going to be a big one. I feel it. Maybe not the battle for the lead, but the battle for second is going to be massive. Alright, Ghost is going to lead me out to meet up with the safety car. Let's go find Mikey. Here he is. We go on board. Rear view camera. There we go. Complete angular Bentley across the rear spoiler. As we wait for them to catch him up. Ghost is holding the field up a bit there. I don't think he realises the safety car's in front of him at the moment. Just slow him right up. Here they come.
Hey, he's doing a good job. He's bunching them up.
He's bunched them all up for you before they get to you.
Should have put the lights on top of his car. There we go. I see a ghost coming in the background.
Scooter, that RX-7 that purposely dumped excess fuel into spark plug flames out the exhaust was hilarious. RX-7s do that anyway, man. My RX-7 does that.
That's what they were born to do, mate.
Mine blows flames out through the middle muffler into the ground though, where there's a hole in the exhaust. Alright. Down Pilgrims here. Into Hawthorns. Look at Ghost, he's already on the race line, he's got the lights flashing now, he's keen, he's ready to get this one going. Josh Lock there's going to tuck in. What's Josh Lock going to do here though? He's got to get a good start. He needs to hold Ghost out wide into turn 1 and 2. If he can get up the inside of turn 2, which I doubt he can do because Ghost is going to be ready for that. But that's where he's going to have to make his move. If he lets Ghost get through turn 2, I think he's going to get away. He's just going to zip away and see you boys, I'm off. They need to hold him up early. Okay, safety car extends away from the field here. Ghost is going to lead him round to the front straight. Alright guys, hold on to your hats. We're about to get going here for Supercars. Super 2 Group B. The return of Ghost. It's going to be a big one.
That was the best safety car.
Oh wow, Pruski just cleaned the field up. He just misjudged where the pit stop, where the grid was pulled up. He misjudged that completely. That BMW is now 6 feet shorter than it was. Alright guys.
Alright my dudes.
Let's go racing in Brands Hatch. 12 car grid. It's interesting. We missing somebody?
We're missing somebody. We don't know who it is. Godspeed.
Hopefully it pops up in a minute.
4, 3, 2.
Alright.
All lights. Lights out.
They're holding. And they're away. And off the front row there, looks like Ghost has got a good start there. Josh Lock's going to try and go around the outside. It's not going to work for you. Look at, shines it down the inside, has a look, goes too deep. Oh, a bit of a rough and pebble there in the middle pack. Oh, the 2 DBR cars get together in the background. That's not good. Prusi's tucked down the outside there through turn 2. Cool Pro gets a bit of a rub up the inside there. Jim Bob's getting a bit of a rub up. That's Bruce Pruski back to 6th. Night Rider up into 7th there. It's a Bad Doctor in 8th. But Ghost has just brained them off the start. He's gone. 1 second clear as they into the back straight. Oh, look at that. Nice little corner there from Ghost. He just gets it.
Moth goes wide. Oh, contact with Sinister and Moth.
Down Pilgrim's drop for the first time. Ghost there. 1.1 seconds clear. Josh Lock in 2nd. Shizer there is currently in P3. Cool Pro's up to P4 and Pruski's back. These guys are going at it again. This is a carbon copy of last round. These guys were at it all race. I remember because I was behind them. Cool Pro a little out of shape there through Hawthorns. Gets it under control there as he gets through. Oh, look at Bad Doctor there flashing lights in his telltale DS4 fashion. Oh, hang on, we've had to change position there. Shizer's gone to P2. So I think Josh Lock got a little bit out of shape there through... Oh, hang on. Yeah, no, he's got a little bit out of shape there. So he's back to the clutches of Cool Pro now.
1:28.2 for an opening lap by Ghost.
See you later. Thanks for coming, guys. It's been nice. I'll see you on the next one round. I'm sorry, Ghost is not going to get a lot of TV time tonight, guys, because he's not going to be racing anybody the whole race. Oh, cool. Pro down the inside of the turn 2. Look at that. That's beautiful. Bit of hip and shoulder on Josh Lock on the way up there, but he was already way up. Josh is getting shuffled down the pack there. These old hats of Thrillhouse are really showing the way round. There goes Pruitt down the inside as well. Oh, a bit of a touch up there as well. That one was a bit different. They were side by side there. I don't know how to call that one. I'll leave it alone.
He's flying up.
Josh Lock's got off again. Oh, he spun it too. Josh Lock couldn't get it off the grass. Pruitt's going to have to keep going.
Oh, no.
Otherwise, he's going to be stopped. Middle field there. Oh, who was that back there? Jim Bob. Bit out of shape there. Oh, who's that? Benny's gone! Coolbro's gone! I just saw that one of the...
Oh my god, they're off everywhere!
That's got the bad doctor to fourth. Coolbro in front of Pruitt! That was close. That was really close. Oh boy. The F14 Tomcat managed to grab Pruski there as well. Alright, so let me just go through the field here. So Go says 3.9 seconds clear with a 122 flat on the first fast lap out. Wow.
Oh, that is incredible. These guys are, but in the mid-pack though, that's what more positions than a new couple.
These guys is in position number 2 at the moment. And we got Knight Rider, aka the Hoff, in third position there. The Bad Doctor's currently
great start from him.
Fourth position. And Jim Bob in fifth. So it's Aston, third, fourth and fifth position. They're 14 Tomcats up to sixth. Great job so far from him.
Big gap back to the...
Pruski having a bit of a touch around.
Pruski again down the inside.
That's another
that line's not going to catch you in a bit of trouble there, so you might want to try an outside line. Save yourself a pin.
Hijacker just chucked us 1,000 bits there. Thanks, Hijacker.
Oh, well, thanks, mate.
Consolation prize for Sean not going off in turn 2. Alright, so we'll keep going back through. So Coolbro there after that big spins back to 8th. Benny there in 9th after having a spin a quarter before Cool. The Moff is in 10th. I called it. There's Moff in the top 10, guys. Get around him. I've been calling that all season. It's going to happen.
He's 6 seconds up on the other two as well. So they've both had big dramas. Sinister lap 1, he spanked the wall pretty hard. And Josh Lockett's had a terrible second lap. So Josh will get back through the field. The strategy will play into his hands. He's a good racer.
Bit of a battle here, guys. Knight Rider and the Bad Doctor. 0.4 of a second between them. And it looks like Jim Bob's about to get himself in this field. It's going to be 2 DBR cars. The black light car and a sandwich.
Pruski with a slight hip and shoulder gets past Faster Jet though.
Gets hips out, wide hips.
Puts him into the jandal position, so he'll settle in now, start banking some laps. Got Kua Pro behind him, another one of the brothers.
Back there. Look at this back here, guys. Kua Pro having a crack there at Faster Jet. He'd be on the recovery drive now. This is all about good finishing position here means you're going to have a good starting position for race 2. Who's not on the Shane's guy? Thank you, PSN.
Yeah, here we go. Alright, so just an interesting little bit of information that we can share already is that Ghost has used way more fuel than everybody else.
Oh, Brewer! Oh, that was another big one. Another one off at Shane. Cool, Pro down the inside.
21.6.
Wow! Just tucked down the inside. So what happened there was Pruski there got wide out of Sheen, got on the grass, so then that checked up faster, and the Kua Pro's like, you know what, I'm just going to jump down the inside still, it's fine. Not a big deal. Look at the battle here, currently for P3 at the moment. So the Hoff and the Bad Doctor.
Good little battle.
Having a little bit of trading punches here at the moment. Keep it pretty clean between them.
They're identically matched for fuel and tyres. I know we're only 5 laps in, and the Aston can go long. These guys might be working a little bit together here. They're both on for a podium if they can keep it together. Shies is having a great race already. He's already 3 seconds up on this.
Yeah, he's got bloody well, isn't he?
He's out of no man's land, but that's where you want to be when you're in the top 3. Didn't mean that for the rhyme, but that's okay.
He's in a good position here though now. He can just sort of settle down, run at 8/10, you know?
Yeah, well, what do you do? I mean,
Maintain the gap.
You've got Ghost who's almost 10 seconds out in front now. So, I mean, he's checked out. He's gone. So, you're not going to push your car to chase him down.
No way.
You've got 4 seconds almost of wiggle room. Put the fuel efficiency on. Start short shifting. Hold the gap.
Look after the car.
Look after the car and just run yourself a nice race.
Well, that way, if these guys do somehow catch him, they're going to have nothing left under them, and he's going to have all the car in the world to defend. So,
and a Hyundai around brands, nothing to be messed with. So
absolutely
he's
not.
got the hot package.
A little battle there for
the field now.
Try and find a bit of a battle here. So Jim Bob there currently P5, Prusky's in 6, Cool Pro in 7.
So
Betty
something's
in 8.
happened to Faster Jet. He's back down to 9th now.
Yeah, I just saw that.
He's had drama.
It's one of those tracks. Moff's still in 10th though. He's got a bit of a penalty here at the moment. Runs wide into turn 2. And Josh Locke is down the inside there. Well, the Moff's got a witness mark on that front bumper, guys. Look out. He's really put the Milwaukee boys to work this weekend. Alright, better give Ghost some TV time. There he is. Going about business. 11.5 seconds clear and pulling away.
Yeah, he's absolutely smoking them. Wrong category for this fella. He should be up in Supercars A with speed like that. But he's done so much for us in the commentary box.
Yeah, that's it.
And
it's good to get him back on the track.
It is. It's one of those things. It was a sacrifice that we were all concerned that he would make, going full-time comps. And he did it for us, and we're eternally grateful. But it's so good to see him back behind the wheel. Even if he's 12 seconds ahead, absolutely brilliant.
Even if he's in the wrong car and the wrong team. Who got pole? Shane's guy. Who do you reckon got pole?
Shane's guy. Who got pole? Look at him go. Braining them. Shizer at the moment, yeah, he's managing that gap. He's letting these guys creep back in.
Yep. Oh, bit of a second check there. Double take there. Interesting. Can I get a tyre and fuel update on Shizer there compared to the guys behind him, please, sir?
He's hurting his left front, and he's just used half a tank of fuel.
Right.
So he's
borderline to making a line there with half a tank.
He's used the car quite a lot compared to the Astons, but not much more.
Yeah, okay.
So these guys are about to rock up to half a tank as well. So there's no fuel save happening here at all.
So the issue he's got going to happen here too with him is he's going to start seeing those Astons appear in the mirror quite a lot now, because that silver bonnet from the DBR Jim Beam Aston Martin, unless it's BMW there, that bright silver bonnet really reflects the light quite nicely. That's going to start showing up in the mirror quite a lot. And the Dayglow Vodafone car is far behind as well. So those two cars are going to start popping up in the mirror. And when that happens, suddenly you've got a lot more time looking in the mirror than you're looking out in front of you. That's when mistakes might start creeping in.
The Hoff and the Bad Doctor both just put in their personal best laps as well. So they're 0.2 up. They've got that little carrot dangling in front of them. It's a black and white Hyundai. They're just chasing it down. You always find a few tenths when you've got something in the distance to chase down. So they've got it down to 2.2 now. So they've clawed in a second. And they'll get a little leg up in the pits, but not too much.
Jim Bob's starting to hunt as well here too, guys. He's 1.4 seconds off the back of the Bad Doctor now and closing in. So this could be an interesting little battle here for second position, towards the end of the race.
Fuel and tyre is pretty even between these three Astons as well. So there's not going to be any pit hopping, I would suspect. But when does the first person go in? Oh, Jim Bob into the wall.
We just caught that.
Heavy hit.
We were just on him there when it happened. So there's the concentration just starts going. Brands Hatch, you lose your focus for just a smidgen of a second. Ghost in the pits, by the way. And that's it. Drop one wheel off and she's all over. So the Hop's gone around again. He's side by side with Ghost in turn one. It's a touch. Oh, that was close. So the Hop's coming him off. This is interesting. So the Hop, what's he going to do here?
He's going to hold him up. This is classic Dip Bros. This is classic Dip Bros. Clinty's done it as well. Remember Clinty on Brocky?
Yeah. Backs him up to the field here. Can he back him up? 11 seconds is a big backup though. Oh, Ghost is way wide there. He's keen to get through. He's on the inside. Here it comes. There it goes.
There you go. Gives him a little bit of room. Well played, Hoff. Not your race. Tuck him behind. Save some fuel.
Look at the gap difference there for Shizer and the Bad Doctor, 1.5 seconds. So they did catch a bit of that gap there pretty quickly.
Yeah. So that's the power of the Aston. Got about a second on him in the pit.
This is going to be interesting now. Can the Bad Doctor?
This is amazing from Hoff because he's tucked in behind. He's going to get a little bit of a tow. He can dial the fuel back a little bit.
Oh, he's gone! Oh, wow, he caught it.
Control. Yes.
We just got on board there when that happened.
Oh, mate.
He's wide again. Time to go to pits off. Time to go to pits off. You got to remember you're racing.
A little bit.
He's got to remember he's racing Shizer and the Bad Doctor here. He can't afford to lose too much more time. Yeah. He's probably lost too much time, to be honest.
That scared the heebie-jeebies out of him. He enters the pit.
So here comes Shizer now through the final turn. Bad Doctor right behind him.
Shizer's going to get him here. I think the undercut is definitely going to pay off here.
Bad Doctor might grab him too, to be honest.
Bad Doctor's going to get him.
He gets him too.
He's mobile. Boom. Wow. Didn't expect that. He's got a bit of work to do now. Faster Jet hits the pit. Pro up 6th spot. Betty into 7th. He's on a bit of a recovery here after
recovery from Betty
earlier on.
Pro and Betty both having a good recovery drive there by the sounds of it. Go back and get a bit of TV time for Pro. There he is. Shell Helix Redline Mustang. Bit of a wiggle there through too.
He likes a loose car, but seems to manage it quite well. I think he's on the DS4 still.
Yeah, okay. Some witness marks back there with winch stats all over the place saying that someone's gone off there. Oh, there you go. Faster Jet and Pruis. I got it again.
Oh, he's going to try again.
Inside. Wow, Faster Jet loses it on the inside. Wow, just gets away with it. That could have been massive.
Very cool. Very loose by Faster Jet.
Right, how's the battle for second looking? So Shizer, there's managed to hold that gap, 1.2 seconds.
Here we go. Josh locking them off. Oh, the Moth holding him off.
Get on it, Moth. Get up there, eh?
He's a hometown hero. We love this guy.
Oh, Josh has really put the pressure on the back bumper here, though.
He's holding his line though. This is great to see.
Don't let him through. Oh, he moves over.
He's gonna run. Oh no!
Catches the grass. There we go.
Very nice. Good little bit of racing there with them off. Good on you, mate. You're doing well. Tuck him behind. Save some fuel. Keep that car clean for the end. Sinister pits. Both of them move up, so we'll go back through the field.
I'm really impressed with Shizer at the moment. He's holding that gap to the Bad Doctor quite nicely. 1.2 seconds still.
Race.
Great job. This is actually letting the Hoff get himself back into it as well. He's 2.6 seconds off the back of the Bad Doctor and closing in. So this is actually working out quite well for the Hoff. Can he sneak a podium?
Yeah, he's almost 0.5 up on his fastest lap as well. So he's realised that he's barneyed the pits up.
He might have stayed out a bit longer.
I think it was a good move to try hold up Ghost a little bit as well. It's not full points for someone trying to aggravate. There he goes. He just goes puts in his fastest lap there with a 1:23.433. So he's on the move. 11 seconds behind Kua Pro, and he's got Jim Bob trying to get back in it again after that big touch up with the wall.
The Stonemason. Has Thrillhouse ever done a Porsche Carrera Cup as a community event? Well, we have had a one-make Porsche Carrera Cup series a couple of times. It's come back a couple of times in a different sort of look and feel. But watch this space in Season 5. I do believe that there might be murmurs of it coming back again. As for a community event,
we've got some big aspirations. So we're as always with Thrillhouse, we're aiming high, and we're in the box seat for something very, very special at the moment. So definitely watch this space. And we do love the Porsches.
We are working on some more community events for Season 5 too. So something a bit different. We're going to try and really broaden out our community events. Supernovas ? Oh, I hope not. I mean, that sounds good.
I think the Novas were a bit of a flash in the pan, my brother. They served their purpose well.
I'm a very vocal, not massive fan of the Supernovas, unfortunately. It just didn't quite push my buttons in the right way. But if the majority liked it, then I'm all for it. Just wasn't my thing.
I think it was just a good example of how working with the community to create something
absolutely
can produce something pretty special. So we had Mez's Soda Wars, which was an amazing addition to our community events, and then we brought in the Novas, which was just another creative way of how we play this game, and just using drafting and things like that. So we're a bit more refined now. We're about a year into doing this. We're just over a year doing this now. So we've learned a lot. We'll come at you with something soon. As we just see Ghost catching up on Sinister here, passing his first back marker. Sinister holds the door open.
Nice work. Great to see these guys still maintaining a good lap car procedure there. Ghost gave it a bit of a look. Just sort of eased it in there. He knew Sinister would give him plenty of room. Not even a question in it there.
This is a great moment for Sinister as well. Tuck him behind, son. Follow his lines.
Yep.
Yeah. See, there he goes. He tucks out behind. He's like, right, Ghost goes wide here, and then he tucks it in. What's he do? He does the same. And this is how you get better at games. You follow the faster guy.
Absolutely.
It's all a learning curve.
I spent many a night following around the cyborg in the Porsche actually, when it was on BOP and I could keep up.
Yep.
And just following the cyborg's line. Same with Terry.
These practice rooms that we do, they're open for anyone. As a bad doctor, oh no!
Oh no, he's gone!
He's gone way off.
Oh dear.
Oh,
he'd be steaming with himself for that. Luckily he's lost one position. Get back on it.
Kua Pro reels in 9 seconds. So that is a big off. And that puts the Hoff into 3rd spot again. But he's 10 seconds off Shizer, 2 laps to go. So this is going to be our podium, I think. Ghost, what can you say? 18 seconds to the good. Look at it, he's
betted his fastest lap again.
Around here.
He just betted his fastest lap again.
Yeah, just 124. Turn it up, mate. Turn it up. But he wants that legendary status for Brands, and we'll give it to him.
This is his favourite track. He's a very happy man when it comes to Brands Hatch.
There he goes. He's point wide. He's up again. Come on, son. Bring it home.
Smack that 120 race lap. That'll be perfect. What is the record at the moment for Brands Hatch?
Line. It is in the 20s. Give me one moment.
He'd be stoked if he can knock off that lap record. Tell you what though, I'm really... Oh, hang on, what's going on here? Oh, hang on. The bad dog just got round the
Hoff. Ghost is gone! Ghost is gone! He spins! Oh no!
Stop. He's in a dead stop.
Complete spot.
He's got plenty of time.
He's onto the grass.
Hang on, no he doesn't.
Oh,
He got Shizer. No, who is it? Oh no, it's a lap car. Oh, I thought that was Shizer coming on here. Wow.
Here we go. Come on, Shizer. No, I mean it's a terrible thing that's happened.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Awful, and I hope that the driver is okay.
Shizer thinks all his Christmas is to come at once. Suddenly he's 6 seconds off the lead. He's like, what's just happened here? Look at this. And look at this for 3rd position. The bad dog just got back to 3rd. So the Hobbs had a big issue there at some point. I just caught that as you started screaming in my ear.
The race has gone off. Oh, I'm so sorry, brother. I was watching Ghost and he just... Oh, yeah, absolutely lost it. On his favourite bend as well. He'd be absolutely killing himself.
He's gone off the shin curve. Look out. Alright, so this little battle here for third's really hotted up now. So with a lap to go, we've got the Bad Doctor, then Knight Rider, and then Kua Pro tucked right in behind it.
He's come right out of nowhere. He's reeled in almost 14 seconds on these guys.
There it is. I'll wait for that call to come in. Thank you very much there, Jay. So a couple of laps ago, Jay said that Jim Bob was actually holding a blue shell, so it looks like it managed to hit him. Great call, Jay. I love it.
Call of Thrillhouse, mate. That is unbelievable.
He called it a couple laps ago. Wait a minute, Jim Bob has a blue shell in hand. Oh, there he goes, Jim Bob. Oh, almost went off there. Manages to get it under control. Alright, better go back to Ghost though. Ghost who's sharing for the last time. In the clear
mate, that last lap hurt him 13 seconds.
She'd be
it doesn't matter if he wins this one, he's going to be ruined that. He hates mistakes.
Absolutely.
Takes him to the final bend.
Nice job there.
Yeah, you can see the attitude in the car. He sticks it out sideways. He's going to hug it nice and tight here. He'll go greet the flag man. Well done, son.
Look at Shizer though. What a drive.
Shizer.
Well done.
That is incredible. On the fuel light, right across the line. Good strategy, good pace. Well done, son.
Bad Doctor holds on to third.
Going to hold on to third.
Be pretty happy with that, I think.
Great drive. Holds on for fourth.
Kua Pro fifth.
Great
Jim
drive,
Bob,
Kua.
sixth position. Betty in seventh. That's another great finish from Betty there. Good drive for the back of the field.
Yeah, that's great. Here we go, Pruski.
with all the battles, Bruce, that car is remarkably clean, considering how many biffs and barges he's been in this race so far.
He's got a pretty touched up front end, but that back's looking pretty nice. He's got some beautiful looking hips right now. Well done, son, 8th spot. Fast Jet 9th. Good one. Good effort, son. Josh Locke, unfortunate race for him. He's going to be ruined that. The Moth. You know, Moth, I'm gonna give him some credit with that battle with Josh Locke. There was some good car positioning for a while there. Good effort, mate.
Alright.
And Sinister rounds them out. 12th spot.
Some of you guys already know what's coming next. So, yeah, driver of the day for the first round, guys. That'd be great to hear. I'm going to jump right out and give it to Shizer straight away because that is a fantastic drive from Shizer there.
Yep.
Because I guarantee you could have asked 50 people who they thought was going to be on the podium. I don't think anyone would have picked Shizer. Nothing against the guy, but I just don't think anyone would have picked him. And for him to show up here and just smack out such good pace and stay... Grid's gone ballistic. And to stay that far up with all that pressure on him, what a great drive from Shizer. Well done. Really, really impressed. Saved myself a replay there, guys. Make sure you save your replay in case you need to complain about something.
Alright, so let's we'll go a 3-minute break.
We'll let them know.
We usually go a 5-minute break, but
enough time to go pee.
Here we go. Alright, so while we're in the break mode, TCR, let's talk about that.
Oh, I can't wait.
I absolutely cannot wait. So who have we got now? We've got D'Alberto, we've got Pither, we've got Bright, we've got 2 supercar teams, we've got GRM, we've got the Kelly brothers. Kellys are running 4 cars, is that right? 2
different manufacturers, 2 Subarus and 2 Opels, I think they are. Brytech has just come back in now with Volkswagen team as of this morning, apparently.
Yep, that's right. Correct. Alberto in there as well.
A friend of mine at work who are both actually really excited about TCR. I went through it today. Out of the 14 manufacturers there are in the worldwide TCR, 10 of them are already announced for Australia. And there are 2
that the pleasure of working with someone who is currently on their way off to go work with a TCR team, and all I can say is prepare for jaws to be dropped.
Yeah, right. There you go.
This is just the tip of the iceberg, lads. There's some big stuff.
I can't wait. I think it's going to be great.
Yeah. No, it's going to go off. It's going to shake up Australian motorsport massively. I think it's going to be a good square shot at supercars for them to clean their act up. And I don't mean that with huge disrespect, because I'm a big supercars fan. That's why we are Thrillhouse Supercars. That's why we have all these liveries. We're all big fans. But I think when it comes to to the current climate of supercars, this is going to be a big shake-up.
Absolutely.
It's going to be a big scare for them.
And the thing too about TCR is it's from what I can see so far from the international community that are already up and amongst it, it's close racing with cars that you can go out and buy for like, 40 grand and below, which is what people want to see. They don't want to see an outdated Nissan. They don't want to see, a Mustang that doesn't look like a Mustang. And nobody wants to watch nobody wants to watch a Commodore race anything. So
welcome to Sunday Night Supercars. We are completely Ford biased. If you don't like it, that's okay. Unsubscribe.
Everyone has the right to have an opinion, even if it's wrong. TCR cars look very impressive too, though. I've seen a couple of them so far, and they look really good with those big, wide-out, haunched-out guards and that too. They look really, really fast, even sitting still. They look tough. There'll be a couple that I don't think we'll get in Australia. There's a couple. I looked through the actual international list the other day, and they've got Sayat and Lada, which I don't think we'll get, even though Lada is a perfect opportunity to bring back Team Brock.
What do you call a Lada at the top of a hill? A miracle.
Leave the Wang Slang alone. V8, the Wang Stang, loves it.
The Wang Stang. The Wang Stang. Love it.
Fastest car in the world. The big Wang Stang.
So yeah, really looking forward to TCR. They've got their first round coming up at Eastern Creek, otherwise known as that other name that we don't talk about. Ghost in the chat. I have trouble with this course. No, you just have trouble with Sheen. It's your favourite track and you can't get around it.
They could run a Merc 845. There's also surprised there's no Ford team either yet, D. I didn't see a Focus in there anywhere either, which is really interesting. I thought I would have seen someone get behind a Ford team for 2CR already.
Is there no Focus?
Nope. Not yet. Not even in the international community. I looked through the list this morning. No Toyota either.
Maybe I'll put my Focus in. Have you sold your Focus yet?
Me? Yeah, mine's been gone for a couple of weeks.
Oh, congratulations, mate. Hope you got a good price for it.
I've got enough.
Excellent. Well done. Guys, if you're in the market for a racing rig, PlayStation, TV, full setup, wheel, seat, everything, boys at Trofeo Motorsport do have one for sale. It's bloody awesome. It was actually custom made at GRM, of all places. If you are interested, jump into the Thrillhouse Discord and hunt me down, and I'll send you all the details. It's an amazing piece of kit. It's all painted up like a Red Bull Daniel Ricciardo F1 car. It is all custom built, custom wheel, custom pedals. It's a serious bit of kit. So if you're banging around on your DS4 and you're waiting for a good deal,
do you reckon it's probably... Oh, there he goes! There it is! The safety car's gone way off the track. That was on the stream.
Don't drink and drive.
Oh, that was a big lose.
I thought I could get away with that one. I was going to try hook around the corner. I thought you were talking away, not worried about me. It's alright.
They're all laughing at you.
I've done it one less than Brent, so I'm going up a notch.
You haven't put in the fence yet like Brent. Brent put it pretty hard in the wall. Alright, so there's the back wing, and there's the familiar side of the Revolution Racing BMW there. Pretty normal seeing one of those things at the pointy end of the field.
I'm just going to exit this, actually. Sorry, follow that. I'm just going to go...
Oh, whoops.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I may or may not be quite new to this format.
Gives the bad doctor down the inside. Just goes racing through the field. to take over his position on the second row. Alright guys, this is going to be a massive start, this one. Safety car back out.
Safety car's back out.
I think they're gridding up anyway. They've grid up. I'll just start. Just start. they've all pulled up on the grid. Oh, I've got a cough.
Good on them. They know what's going on. Thanks for knowing more about Thrillhouse than I do.
If anything, they're good at routine. They know what they're doing. All right, guys, there we go. Ghost off the front row with Shizer on the outside, with the bad doctor starting from the inside of row 2. That's going to be interesting into turn 1 and 2. He might be able to get down the inside of Shizer here.
Launch.
With that Aston launch.
He might be able to get Ghost if he gets that launch.
Here we go, guys. Here we go. 16 laps, race 2. Long hold. And they're away. Shizer goes straight across the inside to cover off the bad doctor. Great start from Shizer there to cover the bad doctor on the run to turn 1. Ghost gets the lead quite comfortably. We've got the Hoff on the outside. Tries to go around the long way. He does go around the long way. Wow, what a move from the Hoff. Bit of bumping and grinding through the midfield there. The bad doctor's lost a lot of spots there. He's gone back to 4th position. The Hoff, though, with the start of the century, just jumped them all. Round the outside of turn 1. That's a brave move. All the moffs on the outside out in the grass there in the background. Anyway, back towards the front. Oh, Jim Bob gives a bad doctor a touch up there as well. They're getting shuffled back here. So the DBR boys are not wasting any time.
Very wide there as well.
Josh Locke's on the move too, guys. He's just coming up through into
9th spot.
9th spot. As we're all look out. So the DBR boys are not wasting any time here. They're currently 2nd and 4th on the road. Shizer's been sort of blindsided here by the fact that the Hoff jumped him. Ghost is gone, as you'd expect. He's now 2.1 seconds clear as they go through his tune the first time. Wow.
Are you having a laugh? Guy's out for a Sunday with you.
Oh, the Hoff's out wide there. That's going to keep a run down through clearways. Oh, a bit of a touch up with the Shizer. And the Hoff, very, very nicely there, decides to pull up on the outside there and let Shizer through. I was a little confused there.
And Jim Bob going through
Jim Bob took the advantage. The bad doctor on the outside. That's a really brave spot to try and go around the outside. Pruski's going to come down the inside here and really jump a lot of them here. Here comes Pruski down the inside.
Oh, but no
well touch.
Done.
Nice.
Well
no! They're together! They're both gone! They're in the fence! Oh, that was huge!
Oh, big damage to both of those cars. Oh, no.
The bad doctor sidestepped that at the last second. He saw it coming. He jumped in inside of them both. Oh, no. That was huge. That was a big one.
Look at Jim Bob up in the 3rd spot. Bad doctor up in the 4th. Kurpro 5th.
So
Betty tucking in behind Kurpro as well. And then Josh Locke on a big recovery drive.
Josh Locke's going
wow,
great
that's
here.
really shaken up. That's really shaking things up.
So
it's going to have to...
Oh, Kill was off! So it's going to give Betty a run. He's going to block him on the way up to Sheen, though. Nice position. It's going to give Josh Locke a run, though. He's right on the back of him now. The Hoff is hunting in the background.
Betty goes tight.
Oh,
a little bit wide.
road.
Josh Locke follows him as well, so he's got that toe going.
The chat's just blown up. I saw palm beat face.
What a lap.
Face palm hit from Mo. Alright, so the bad doctor's back into 4th. Look at the battle here for 2nd now. So Jim Bob has actually got a chance now to have a bit of a crack here for a podium finish. He'd be keen after that first race.
That Jack Daniels Hyundai is absolutely hooked up. I love how wide he goes through there.
Shizer.
Yeah. Oh,
he's on the ball, isn't he?
Yeah. No, this is a new and refreshed Shizer that we're seeing here. This is amazing. Goes wide, uses all the road, tucks it in. It's just
pinpoint accurate.
What's changed, son? This is great to see.
For him too, it's the same as race 1. He's just tucked into second there, got a nice little lead. Got 2 Astons fighting over third place behind him. DBR and Blacklight again. Not quite the same 2 cars, but they're still having a bit of a fight.
Oh no, Josh! He goes off his sheet.
Oh, wow, we just saw that!
Huge!
Wow! That's his race over.
Oh, done, son. Did not see that fast coming, Aston.
Oh, he has to wait too. Oh, he's going to let them all through.
That's it.
Oh, I've been there, Josh. I know what that feels like. Waiting in the sand for everyone to go past.
He'll be feeling the hurt of that one. He wouldn't have meant that. He would have just been trying to recover and just not looked in his mirror.
Sometimes you can be just blindsided for that sort of thing. You might miss that, and then bang, it's all over. Look at Benny though. He's on the back of Cool Pro here. He's not letting him go.
He was in a lobby last night, getting some good battles in, improving on his racecraft, getting a lot more hungry. A lot more hungry. I don't know. This is what happens when you drink. Let's say too much.
We've got a question there for you, Mr. Race Director. Can you double check to see if Shies is using traction control at all, please, sir?
Is Shies using traction control?
Oh, hang on.
Let's go.
Look at this though. Look at the battle for second suddenly. Oh, we've been there looking at the back of the field, bashing each other up. This is closed right up.
Shizer is not using traction control.
There you go, Knuckles. No TC for Shizer there. Bit of driving coaching coming from Knuckles there.
He is the full beans.
Knuckles is from Frontier as well, so maybe there's a bit of training there going on there.
And he's learned from race 1 as well. So he's actually doing better on fuel than the 2 Astons behind him.
Okay, this is interesting. Because tell you what, Jim Bob is not wasting any time. You want to get the back of him here.
No, he's got the hammer down, and it's hurting the car. The only thing that's detrimental to Shizer right now is he really hurts that left front. So the way that he's set up, I think the way that he's set up the front camber, is just hurting the left front a little bit, but it's giving him such smooth turning. And with a 16-lap race, you square it off with 8 laps. You're really not hurting your car too much. It's worth it for a cleaner ride.
You can have a slightly more aggressive tune on a short race like this, like just in, stop, in again, go again. The car doesn't have a long time. You don't have to run along on it, so it's usually pretty good to be able to get a good turn in. Very impressive shots so far tonight. Tell you what, if he keeps this up, he'll be my driver of the round. This is fantastic. Because a lot of the headlines went towards Ghost. As you'd expect him to. He's just braining them. That's why he's not on TV. He
just goes fastest again with a 121.5, so he's absolutely hammered down.
That's the thing too. How demoralising would it be to be sitting in second position against a guy like Ghost going, well, I could be leading this race if he wasn't in it.
Yeah.
And he's still managing to keep his head on his shoulders and race a good race.
Yeah.
The Bad Doctor is hanging in the back of Jim Bob at the moment as well, so these guys here aren't really separating very much.
Use your imagination, lads. That's the battle for first, second and third right there.
There you go.
Shizer, Jim Bob and Darcy. we know Ghost is supercar material. We're so happy to have him back racing again. He's turning it up on his favourite track.
Okay, there you go, Cleany, go. I'll switch back to Shizer for you. He told me to get the camera off Jim Bob because he's on commentary curse.
Oh, is he on commentary? Yeah, he is on commentary curse, isn't he? Bad Doctor doing a great job tacking onto the back of these guys as well.
Yeah, could have went pear-shaped in at the start of the race. He had a bit of a rough start, a bit slow off the line, got swallowed up. His
last 3 laps, he's actually been doing a bit of fuel saving as well. So those last 3 laps, he's actually jumped Hyundai in front of him and the Aston in front of him as well. He's got a lot more in the back.
He's learning from race 1 a bit here, I think.
Yeah.
He's
so if you guys watching, you tech heads and want to know how these guys are doing it, let's go from first all the way through. So Ghost, no traction control, half a tank of fuel. Shizer, no traction control, just over a half a tank of fuel. Jim Bob, traction control, just over a half a tank of fuel. Bad Doctor, traction control, same again, just over a half a tank of fuel. So your top 4, different ways of getting their speed, different ways of applying the power. The more you come accustomed to the Group 4 car, the less inclined you are to use the traction control. And if we do use it, it is usually just one notch, just to take
enough.
that bite off, just enough. These things with the power turned up, and the weight taken out of them, they are pretty hostile.
Well, it's a skinny tyre in the back of a Group 4 car. They're not a very wide rear tyre, so they tend to bite pretty hard. Look at Betty here for the run into Hawthorns. Don't do that. Oh, that would have been brave. Had a look at Kua there, because Kua's really slow out of turn 4.
He's getting brave. I love this. I love seeing this with Betty.
Me too. He's on him though. He's right on Kua here.
Oh yeah.
He's starting to psych him out too. Kua's made 2 mistakes in the last 4 quarters, so he's starting to psych him out a bit, I think. Just flashing back into forwards.
Look at him. Look at you. Yeah. Oh, he doesn't. He won't show the nose there. Will he do it here? Will he pop out and have a sniff? He's just a little bit too far behind there.
We'll have to go back up from here because Shies has dropped 2 spots, guys. He's just dropped below both the Astons. So something's gone really wrong there. I just saw that out of the top of the camera. I just saw him turn the final corner behind the Aston Martins. There was one in the pits too. Betty's in early.
Betty's in early. Oh,
well, not early, really. It's lap 8. He's only one on.
Look at the car. He doesn't look like he's spanked them. Oh, he's got a bit of nose damage. So it looks like he's had an off. I
think it might have been at Sheen, to be perfectly honest, because he was off behind the guys as they entered the final turn. So it was off somewhere between when we caught him. We saw them just before Hawthorns.
We gutted to miss that actually. Now now the battle's on with Jimbo and Bad Doctor. Can Shizer? He's not that far off them.
He's not that far behind. If these guys here get in a bit of a battle, he'll be right on him again.
Huge off. It wasn't a huge off. So
I think it's a case of going wide out of Sheen or something, maybe a bit of a slide, and he's just come back on and had to give way to these boys as they've had track position, maybe something like that.
We'll go back through the replay and we'll have a look. But
Ghost is in.
Wow.
So will these guys cover off Ghost? Will they go in with him? So Jim Bob looks like he will. Yes, he does. The Bad Doctor goes in. Shizer goes in. They're all going in.
Yeah. Smart move.
They have to. They've all got to cover each other. They can't afford to sit and wait.
The overcut has not worked at Brands. It hasn't worked at all.
Kua's in. Knight Rider's in. They're all in.
Yeah, here we go. They're all in.
So Ghost is out at the moment. I'll go back to him at the moment. Give him a bit of TV time, considering he's out 26 seconds clear of the field. Bad Doctor gets Jim Bob on the exit of pits. Goes too deep into one though. Oh, that nearly worked. The 1 to 2 don't. Oh, the cold time for the 1 to 2.
Look at this.
So that fuel safe, they were sitting on top of each other on the pit exit. So the fuel safe and the Bad Doctor got him right in position there, but it just wasn't enough track for him to get it locked down. But now he's right on Jim Bob.
He's a patient man. He knows he's got.
Have you met him? Oh, Jim Bob's gone. Oh wow, way too deep there. Bad Doctor skids through on the inside. Jim Bob ran out of time.
Sorry about that. There, good Doctor, your best mate for however many years. You know I'm better than I do.
He's a patient man. Have you met him? Are you sure? He is not a patient man. That's not a word I would use for him at all ever.
Bit of a flash of the lights. Good on you, mate. You got your position. Jim Bob will tuck in behind. Try to do a reverse roll later. Jim Bob, help me pack up my house. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you for packing up my kitchen supplies. He put some newspaper around some what do you call them? The bed things that hold the bed up. The bed. I'm too drunk for this. He's a nice guy. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm too drunk. Shizer okay. He's 2.4 seconds behind Jim Bob. Right. He's going to have to put on some quality laps here. I feel Shizer's got the car to tack onto the back. 6 laps to go. It's going to be a monster task to get past those 2 big fat Astons.
The big Astons.
Oh, the Hoff. He's got a dinged up car. There he goes. He's 0.4 up on his fastest lap. Oh, Kua going very
wow,
wide.
Kua's in the fence. I saw Betty do the same thing in the background as well. Not quite as bad, but he went off. Oh, Kua's gone wide again. That's the dirty tyres working there. Can Betty get round here?
Oh,
Betty,
he bogs it down.
Betty goes too.
Yeah. Look at him dragging up all that dirt.
That's the dirty tyres. We were going on a 20. We were looking for a 20 watch there, thanks to you, Mr. Mikey. So they reckon Ghost is going to go for a 20 this time round. He's almost got time to pit for fresh tyres again. He's
There we
10
go.
seconds
It's
clear.
just fastest lap again. That's what you would do, wouldn't you? You pit
I probably would, yeah.
pit and just go for the record.
Oh, Jim Bob's had an issue with Sheen, I think, because he's just had to drop off the back of the bad doctor. So that's going to bring Shizer back into this. He's just backed off the back of the bad doctor. We saw him booing a penalty coming down the hill. Clearways. So there was a small issue there. Oh, that's going to irritate me. I hate it when you bump your stick on the controller. It brings the cursor up on the bottom of the screen. It's frustrating.
Oh yeah, nothing like that. Yeah.
So the Hoff now is currently P5. So not a bad recovery from the Hoff, considering he had a bit of a rough start to the race.
He's doing alright. He's doing alright. Be hard for him to improve from there. Just have a look at Ghost now. No, he's had an issue on this lap. He's 2 seconds down.
He's got 2 lap cars in front of him as well. Looks like the Moff and Sinister going at it.
It'll be good for both of them to get into a battle with each other. See if they can run some solid laps together, keep it clean. It's always nice when you find someone your own pace and you can sort of bang out laps together.
Absolutely.
So I think Ghost is probably just dialing it back now. He's just watching the lay of the land in front of him. Both guys will be in deep battle with each other. Might not be too worried about what's going on in their rearview mirror.
Yeah, that's one thing you don't want is you don't... Whoa! That almost... Whoa, he's got way wide. He's way off!
Oh, he's got way wide. So he's getting... Something's flustered him.
He got wide on the exit.
He did 132. He did a 132 and now he's gone wide again. That doctor's got it down to 17 seconds. I mean that's...
We're still with a shot.
If you're the bad doctor, do you feel a little G'd up? Do you go, hey, look at 4 laps. Here we go.
It's gonna bring in 8 seconds a lap. So I've got 2 laps to race him. Oh, Jim Bob. Hold on to it, son. Wide through Westfield there.
All the track in a bag of chips. Shies is taking on to the back.
He is too. So I'm going to chase him down a bit here. I'll get back off him there because Flynn will get upset with me.
He's on his fastest lap as well. He's 0.4 up on his fastest lap. So he's got the hammer down. He's got fuel to spare. And he's done a good job with the tyres this time. So he's...
So you see, there's a chance.
Here we go. There he goes. Pops out his fastest lap.
Oh, Jim Bob! Oh, catches the inside ripple strip. That was close. Catches it again, though. He's starting to watch that mirror a bit, I think.
Yeah, he's feeling the heat. It's under a second now. 0.9.
Shizer, we can tuck onto him. He might be able to get on the back of him here very shortly.
Let's check the field for some other battles. We've got... Betty's made a move. Kua's on the back. Good little battle going on here.
Oh yeah, Kua in that recovery, trying to get back up there now. Got past by Betty after he went off.
Nice line from Kua. That's the red line. Red line.
Line.
Red line. Love a good line.
Betty with a big cover there. He really hurt his exit speed.
Checked him up.
Unfortunately, though, Brands has left Kua nowhere to go. Kua's wide!
Oh, way wide. Car control.
What's the turning
really well done.
On the dirty tyres.
Slippery grass.
Oh, gets it under control.
Very slippery grass. I can't believe he held on to that.
It's on again for third here. Shizer's on the back. The Jim Bob started to give it a bit of a weave now through the straight. He knows he's under track. Oh, they've gone 2 deep into 1. Oh, nearly pulled it. Oh, nearly had trouble with that.
Gets a really nice line through there.
It does. Jim Bob's really under pressure now. Shiza's putting the blowtorch to the back bumper of that Aston Martin.
He's using all the track. Yeah, he's on the hunt. Just checking back with Kua here. Oh, he's ducking and diving. He wants it. Betty goes wide. Kua tucks under. He just doesn't have the exit speed. Gets in behind.
This is two battles.
Oh, there's a couple of great little battles. Yeah, this is great little battles.
Back down Pilgrim's now. Shiza tucks in behind Jim Bob. Through Hawthorn. This is where the Aston's faster in this part of the track. Long, big sweepers. Plenty of power.
Still don't know what's going on with Ghost. He's bashing out 125s at the moment.
I think he's just cruising home, I think, the Ghost.
Well, he does a 122 now.
Maybe he's winding up for the last lap dash. Try and run the fuel down, keep the tyres nice.
He is. The tyres are looking beautiful.
Can Jim Bob hold on to this podium?
That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. He's gonna do a last lap dash for a 20. Alright, place your bets, lads. Does he do it?
Who's going to win the race, guys? Who do you reckon's going to win it? Pretty close.
I want your top three. Give me a winner. Fastest lap. And give me the name of an apparition that you might see in your hallway.
Jim Bob's still hanging off the back, holding off Shiza here, but
he's doing a great job.
He's within a second still though, so it's pretty close. Shiza's still tucked on.
Shiza's going to have to get tucked right into the back if he's going to have a crack for this last lap.
Yeah.
Can't be that far away.
Got to make a move now, Shiza. Got to make a move now, son.
So, just quietly, Kua Pro has got past Betty. Betty's had a major issue and he's 13 seconds behind.
Oops.
Pruski. Got Josh Lott sort of creeping in on him. They seem to be sort of bit of a back and forth with him.
So it's 0.7 now. Jim Bob to Shiza as they start the last lap. Can Shiza do it? Mo Jones says Moff, Sinister, Betty, top three.
Ghost's not going to get the 20. He just went massively sideways. Yeah, he's 1.7 seconds off his fastest lap. So he's had a big moment. So it didn't work out for your son, but you are going to take this one home cleanly. 20 seconds ahead of everybody else. Just out there having a laugh. Welcome back, son.
That doctor's a little bit of a fuel at the moment. He's given up 0.7 of a second back to Jim Bob in the first couple of corners of this lap.
Jim Bob's in a little bit more trouble than him. Jim Bob's on the fuel light. He's been on the fuel light since the start of the lap.
Bad Doctor's starting to flash the lights at Sinister here. I need you to get out of the way, please, sir. That'd be really nice. I've not got the space behind me.
This would be a great result for the Bad Doctor. A second spot is huge.
Absolutely. 2 podiums in the one night. He'd be very happy with that.
Yeah, he's going to be stoked.
I really want to watch this bit. I'll have to go back to Ghost. He'll be asking Sinister very nicely now to move. Ghost wins it.
Here we go. Well done, Ghost.
There you go. Sinister out of the way. Great job there from Sinister.
Oh, he goes very, very wide. Yeah. Oh, he goes
just chucked himself out of the way there.
Made some sandcastles. Fair enough.
The Bad Doctor takes P2. Jim Bob there in position 3. And Shiza in position number 4. I think Sinister across the line sideways.
Well played, sir.
I think Hoff there ran out of fuel. Kua Pro in 6th position in the end. That's a good recovery from Kua. That was a bit of a rough race for him.
Give us a flash. He's going to slow it right up.
What are you doing? Cross the line. Come on. Okay. As you do.
Cam's race officials will be pointing you a $10,000 fine for that, but well played. Betty in 7th, Pruski 8th, Josh Locke 9th. The faster jet, Janda Performance will take out 10th spot. Great effort from them off. like on the supercars, and it's a tough gig. And that is Thrillhouse.
Oh, look at that. This is what we want to see, guys. This is what we want to see. Straight into the chat. Jim Bob, podium, baby. Woohoo, hell effing yes. That's what I want to see, guys. That's how pumped up you can be. Great job for the podium there, Jim Bob. Love it. I'm
gonna go Jim Bob for drive of the day for that one. That was a massive drive from him. Yeah. He held off a fast charging Shizer, and that huge drive, mate. Well done. Sorry, I'm feeling a little down and out. I've drank so much, but I also feel like head cold coming on.
I can
you know those feelings when, yeah, man, it's coming. Oh, here we go. Ooh, it's getting a little hairy there. So let's have a look at the results here. Ghost has brained them a 1-2, pole position, fastest lap. 2 wins. Welcome back, son. Good to have you back.
Alright, I'm going to get him in the box. He did ask politely if he could join the box after the race. I said, sure, mate, not a problem. Give me a second. And
I get out of this rig, I'm going to be twice as drunk as well. You know when you've been sitting and drinking for too long? There we go.
The camera should come back any second now.
So we've got the bad doctor in second, 17 seconds behind. Third, well done Jim Bob, well done on your podium, son. That's really good. Shizer will take out 4th. Bad doctor 5th.
Here he is.
And here he is.
Congratulations, mate. Welcome back.
Cheers, lads. Oh, hang on. I was just in the Tasmanian chat. I've got to say something. Oh, I was awesome. I got a 21. Go me. That's what they think I was going to say, so.
So the Tasmanian chat, for you guys that aren't quite aware, is actually the bad doctor and Pruski. Oh, look at me. I'm showing off
and
the
bad doctor's out on track doing drift nationals.
Yeah, okay.
It was pretty hard to concentrate with those two, dude. Bloody hell.
Oh, mate, when you went off in the first race, we were like, oh my god, he's gone! Oh my god! And then you just sit in the grass and just sit there spinning the wheels, like, oh boy.
To quote Neil Crompton, I was chasing the Hollywood number.
Yeah, we knew you were.
Yeah, you cooked it.
I did.
We're sitting there bagging on the grass and thinking, oh, Shizer's getting closer and closer and closer with the old boy.
How good was Shizer though there, Ghost? Did you expect him to be... Yeah, he had some pace. Very, very well done.
I was in a lobby with him earlier this week and he wasn't too confident, so I just gave him a bit of a talk and no, it was good stuff. It was awesome.
Oh, look at you, Coach Ghost.
Yeah. Then I fired up the bad doctor for race 2 and got him in a second, like the old days.
Yeah, we'll take that as a quasi-black that one too.
So you had the bad doctor in your party chat, did you?
Yeah, and Pruski and old Whitehips as well.
And old Whitehips.
Well, that would have been interesting at the start of the race.
Just out of curiosity, was that qualifying strategy with the bad doctor in front of you somewhat planned?
No, it wasn't actually.
Yeah, wow, good.
I just got behind him and I'm like, oi.
You're like, give the toe, bro.
I'll take that toe, thanks very much, sir.
It's a great toe, good toe, quality toe.
Well, I am here. Happy birthday, mate. You old bastard.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, I'm an old bastard. Old bastard.
How many ports deep are we?
18.
I'm pouring port like it's red wine. So,
like it's water.
Well, when we were sitting there before the race, I thought, oh crap, he's passed out. He's had too much to drink.
Didn't you see the safety car at the start of race 2 where it went halfway to Istanbul?
Yeah, I saw that.
I dare say if once I stand up out of this seat, it's going to hit me like a ton of bricks.
The bad doctor reckons he towed you around for qualifying there, Ghost. So.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Taking credit. Thanks, V8. Oh, Jim Bob, no work tomorrow, Mikey. Well,
No, I've got work tomorrow, mate. Unfortunately, I have to go into work tomorrow and work on Lamborghinis.
I feel for you, mate. You have to go to a Lamborghini race team to work tomorrow. It must suck.
Yeah, oh, no.
I don't know how you do it.
Oh, no, it's a hard life.
I'm just grabbing the world's smallest violin and finding it somewhere. It's here somewhere.
It's on your penis.
Oh! Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. He said penis. He said the politically correct term. Don't jump on Twitter and have a whinge.
It's 9 o'clock. It's after 9. I mean, of course, you can rewatch this back at any point during the day, but, you know, whatever. Jim Bob, shut up, Mikey. Yeah, sorry, man. Look, I'm a little bit chuffed. I didn't think that I was going to get this job, but an amazing admin crew that I have sort of somewhat believed in me, and it happened. So you know what? I'll rub it in your face a little bit.
Yeah, no, we're very happy for him and not jealous at all.
No one's jealous at all.
No.
At all. No,
I'm not jealous at all when I'm driving to Woolworths of a morning thinking of what it must be like to work on a Lamborghini every day.
I know. When I talk about 100 people's licenses every day.
It's alright, guys. I'm celebrating my 35th birthday today, and I've been working in nowhere jobs my entire life, so it's bloody good feeling to crack it, you know? So, if there's anything to learn from that, it's just follow your dreams. You can reach your goals.
Alright, so we got the two opposite ends of the schedule here. So Kura Pro just did that, and it's 1:45 in New Zealand, so great job from Kura Pro. The bad doctor just did that, and he's got to be up at 3 o'clock in the morning to go to work.
Unbelievable.
So these boys are really having a crack tonight, so great to see it.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Kura Pro.
Yeah, no, we're not going to sing happy birthday, sorry, Kura Pro, it ain't happening.
I'm too sober, mate.
All right.
If I wasn't sober, then I'd probably break out the Marilyn Monroe, but...
Oh, God.
No, I've heard Go sing when he's drunk. It's
not brilliant.
It's, I mean, you know, stick to your commentating, is all I'm saying.
I was about to say that.
Yeah, for a singer, you're a really good commentator.
No, it's awesome, man. Well done on the drive. Good to have you back behind the wheel, bud.
Yeah, no, it was alright. Bloody rusty, though. Oh, I'm not going to lie, I was rusty.
Oh, yeah, no, I was rusty. I didn't get to 120. I must have... Oh, God, back in the closet.
No.
What are you doing?
spun it twice at Sheen, still won comfortably. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like, I'm not going that well. Now, I'll be interested to see how you go next round at Autopolis. A bit of a new track there, so I'll be interested to see if you can come back to the field a little bit there, which would be nice, because I'll probably be in that race, so hopefully you can come back to the field. D reckons, 26-second lead's a bit rusty, Sean. You need to really need to tighten that up.
Yeah. But it won't be the same next round, definitely not, you know, because I've turned like 5 laps.
Yeah,
around Autopolis,
we did touch on that. This happens to be Sean's favourite track, and he's done like 1 million laps around here this week, getting himself back in the groove. So it'd be interesting to see when we get back to a track that isn't exactly your favourite.
Well, it kind of worked out alright, because, I'm a bit crook at the moment, so I got a week off work, but happened to be race week, so... You know.
Worked out well.
Fantastic. Yeah, worked out well. I think we're all starting to feel the bite of the Melbourne weather at the moment, so guys, don't forget to rug up, and clean your kids' snotty noses and all that sort of stuff, and send them to bed early with some Vicks on their chest, and get the soups and the hot cocos going. It's
don't forget those hot toddies, boys. Drink plenty of those.
I love hot toddies.
This is now Jim Bob's favourite track. And Mr. Hendo reckons that we should give you the Lexus for the rest of the season.
Fair enough, Hoff.
Alright, guys.
We'll give 10 out of 10 for the Hoff's name change as well.
Absolutely. That was pretty good.
I'm going to go with a 6 out of 10 Hoff. I'm a little bit disappointed. I would have thought of something a little bit more sexy than that.
Who else noticed that the bad doctor changed his?
I did.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah, just a subtle enough. Jim Bob driver of the day, hands down. For race 2, yes. For race 1,
no, Shizer gets race 1. Yeah.
Who gets... Okay, alright, so face off. before we sign off, who gets driver of the round?
Jim
Shizer
Bob.
or Jim Bob?
Jim Bob.
For me,
No,
Shizer.
No, Shizer, sorry. Yeah, Shizer will, because Shizer finished further up than Jim Bob did in race 1. Shizer was in contention for the podium in race 2. And Jim Bob wasn't in race 1, really.
Oh, bad doctor, how rude. Shut it.
Jim Bob votes Jim Bob.
Oh, good.
Classic DBR there.
Classic
Classic
DBR.
DBR.
You're well and truly DVR, brother. D goes Shizer. Bad doctor goes me. Oh, here we go. He could be in contention for DVR
I'll jump on that
next season.
too there, Bad Doctor. You did a good job, mate. I'm really, really happy with your racing tonight. Great effort.
Dark side goes
Now
me
go to
again.
bed.
Hijacker goes Jimmy Bobby.
Jimmy Bobby.
I love that. I actually like Jimmy Bobby. Hey, Jim Bob, can you change your name to Jimmy Bobby? I would love that. I think that's great. Jim Bob started from the middle of the field.
That's true.
Okay.
That is true.
Jim Bob voted for Clint.
That means you didn't qualify high enough up though, Clint. So that means that Shizer wins you again anyway.
Yeah, it goes to Shizer because he qualified high.
Yeah.
Just for the blue shell, even though he didn't actually have a blue shell. Jim.
Oh, Sean, when you watch the stream back, you're going to love it. So, like, a lap before you went off, Jay says that Jim Bob's holding a blue shell, and then you spin it at Shane. He goes, oh, wow, the blue shell actually hit him. Oh,
we're gonna have to animate a blue shell in now. I think
absolutely.
We're gonna have to go back to this one. That would be funny. So it looks like it's gonna go to Jim Bob. Well done, mate. Even though you voted for yourself twice. But that's all right. I'll take those votes. They count. Why not? Have it. Driver of the round, Jim Bob. Well done.
Ooh.
And I think with that we can all fire up the kettle, get ourselves a hot drink, curl up in the bed, and what was that show they were watching before? Catch up on
whatever it was. Bachelor in Paradise.
Bachelor in Paradise.
By the way, Sean, you owe Thrillhouse 10,000 bits. By the way, just so you know.
Oh yeah, why is that?
Because Hijacker bet us 10,000 bits that you'd go off on turn 1, lap 1, turn 2, and you didn't.
Oh well, that means he owes us, doesn't
he? No, you owe us. No. You screwed us out of 10,000 bits. It's your fault.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right then, guys.
PayPal that straight into my account now.
So
when you're ready, no rush, but like this week or whatever, I'll hurt you.
Installments, 1 bit a week.
I'll hurt you. God. All right, so let's wrap this up.
You go. Yeah. So,
all right, so big thanks there to Ghost for joining us in the box after the race there, mate. Do you have any closing remarks for us?
Yeah, good to be back. It was a good race. Be sure to join us on Sunday and have a good weekend and bring on warships in the footy.
Absolutely. All right, so
hang on. Dave O'Hindo says, "What's a kittle?" I hate you.
No, you hang up. Thanks to Mikey there for joining me in the box, mate. It was great to have you back in the box, even though you're pretty inebriated tonight, but it's always good to have you in here giving your point of view to the race. Thanks for holding the room open on your piss-poor Melbourne internet.
Oh my god, I can't believe. Look, there was a little bit average from my end, guys, but you'll love me. What are you going to do about it?
Really?
Yeah. No, it was awesome. I had a great time. It was nice to come and do this. Bizarrely, this is what I wanted to do on my birthday. So I really, it was awesome.
Can't go wrong. Commentating on your birthday is probably a good way to spend it. So it is what it is.
It's better than being this drunk out in public. I'll tell you that.
All right, guys. Thanks very much to the chat. You guys have gone off again, so we're just crossing over. I think it was 450 comments tonight, just on Twitch. So you guys have had a really big night, which is great to see. Good job to the Super 2 Group B guys tonight. Some good racing all around. Thanks
some good little battles. Nice to see a few guys up there.
Thanks to Dan for running the Super 3 room, which was a really good effort all round.
On you, Dan.
And thanks very much, guys. We will see you on Sunday for the Supercars Group A boys at Autopolis, which is going to be an interesting race. Actually, cannot wait to see those guys get round there.
Bring your sunglasses.
Yeah, when you say the time's going to be spectacular.
Someone's got his wheel back too. Just saying.
Yeah, Terry's got his wheel back, so it's going to be all out now, guys. None of this Terry around the back of the field anymore. He's going to be back at the front. So this is what we want to see. All right, guys, have a look after yourselves. Have a good weekend, and we will see you on Sunday.
Bye.